What's up, YouTube? Cut from 221 here. Wombats are part of the French campaign for Hearts of Iron 4. In the last one, we were doing our military build-up along the Soviet border, but so that's a lot of troops. So we do have this production queue up here. I was looking at some of my logistics here. We still need more tanks than we have currently because we're apparently, let's see, we're producing 6 and we need 10. And it's because I've switched over my division templates, I think, for my tanks. It'd be good to get a... Ooh, you know, if we have any research available next time... Oh, we're producing this also. It would be good to go get the maintenance company. This gives reliability. And that's very good, not only for support battalions, but it helps with tanks. So that helped give them a little more reliability. So that would actually be good to research next. So once construction 5 is done, we're also working on building a lot of things. Mainly for every one of these that I get, it gives me another factory back. So this will give us tons of, they give basically each one of these gives 5 oil. And currently we are importing, let's go to our trade here. We're currently importing 112 oil, so this will help give us a lot. So that is, that's very important. Okay, Soviets are still messing up the, we can actually continue because nothing's really happening. Soviets are still beating up the Poles after the Soviet war with Lithuania. And my territory is just hanging out over here. I'm really just trying to get my country back. I'm scared of these convoy things. We're trying to get my country back into the swing of things. After that war, we had to consolidate our forces. Our Navy's very beat up. I actually have not started producing any new ships. One, the Soviets don't have a ton of ships, so the ships aren't going to really help me out at all. Mainly because any kind of ship I try to produce is going to cost me oil right now, which I'm trying to get out of the hole for. So yeah, I know I have a bunch of free docks and everything. We can attack the Soviet Union. But we do not, like I said, we have 70 divisions that are... We need to adjust this line here. Okay, we're going to have 70 divisions along here. We have our tank divisions up here, 20, our mechanized. These guys are not joining. Interesting, we could actually cut off the Soviets here. Bring my tanks right here. So I'm curious, if I declare war on the Soviets, I wonder if my allies will... I hope my allies would come help me, because I would be pretty screwed without them. There's a lot of troops around here. Now, Hungary is fascist. So you're boosting Poland, Greece, and Bulgaria. These guys don't even need it, really. They're 49% Democratic. They might actually even join my faction. No, they don't like me. They're non-aligned currently. Well, that will change, and they're neutral, so they don't want to unless they're attacked by the Soviets, which may happen. Britain hates me because I've created some world tension. Yeah, they really hate me. But you know what? That's okay. No need to focus on any national focuses, I don't think. All we do is extend the Maginot, which pisses off Belgium for no reason. And we've done everything else because we've gone with the fighter focus. So we're just basically saving up power right now. We can modify our government, which we probably should have been doing a lot earlier. Okay, let's get the industrial research ton. That'll be good. Is there someone help with my manpower? Because it's currently not growing too fast. I will be able to switch my manpower loss, but declare one in the Soviet Union because I believe if we do that, Soviet will have a lot more troops than my side does, so we can do that because that's the thing that's hurting us right now. We need to basically be fascist or communist. I mean, I could always switch to communism, but I kind of want to keep it. I mean, this isn't historical, obviously, but commando's good. Don't really care about fleet logistics. Okay, air superiority, that's important. Go for commando. We are, okay, no, Quartermaster General. Okay, that's like nuclear reactors, don't need to worry about that. That guy is good, and we can do another guy. How about tank designer? So this is armor. This is reliability and maximum speed, and this one gives hard attack. So it's like tank to tank. Let's go for the. I like the mobile tank designer actually. I like having that speed and reliability because the Soviets are not gonna have too many tanks here. Now it looks like because of the heavy defenses, well, very light defenses here. We'll go right here. I'd love to just get this cut off a bunch of Soviet forces here if we could. Okay, 50% national unity. And it is November when we get a bunch of our factories back, so we can. Because currently right now we have about 5 lines. 5 lines currently that are full, so. This is on November 17th. I'm just going to let the Soviets are still battling along here. If they kill Poland, it's not that big a deal. Ah, yes, let's go. I also want to do that maintenance company if we can, so let's go research that. Still 1942, so we don't need to go down our nuclear path just yet. We could actually go, that could be our next research path. This is very important. I should have actually forgot to research that, so we need to do that once these are all done. But our research should be done very shortly with the our industry as a whole. I mean, we go down the oil plant if I want to, but I have faith that Poland can actually hold. They seem to be, the Russian forces, wow, seem to be really transferring. The more troops they put along here that I can kind of hold, the better. I'm just going to probably manually tell the Gauls forces to go there. I do want to do this rather quickly. As soon as possible, actually. Once these guys are done, we have a little bit of a surplus. Slightly short on rubber for our airplanes, but that is okay. I know I have free factories. I don't have the resources currently. Wait a second. Oh, is it because my thing went away? Probably. Okay, well we will. I wish these were in alphabetical order. I'm just trying to find. I wish you could kind of click. That'd be kind of convenient. I'm just trying to find one that's like on the eastern side of Poland here. Okay, that's up there. 30 days. Calling me a coward on foreign policy. How dare they? Okay, constructions are. Got another factor out of it, so that's helping. Okay, let's not. Once that is done in 30 days, we're going to attack. Just getting my tanks even more time. Yeah, we're currently positive 10 here for medium tanks. So let's build up another line of these tanks, actually. I know that any kind of things I just gained, I'm sure I just lost. Because now we need a bunch of tungsten. And I need my oil again. So I guess I really didn't gain anything from these factors. We're still completing more of these anyway, so. I wonder what we're exporting. Exporting a ton of aluminum. We're exporting tungsten, surprisingly. So yeah, the Russians are battling along here, but they're not making any real progress. My allies are ready for war again, so Soviets have no troops actually here, so I'm sure Romania could kick their butt. So this should be done on December 16th. So 15 days when we're ready to go to war. Well, 16 days when we're ready to go to war. Yeah, Spain really doesn't have a ton of resources. So you have the oil now being built. So we only have 5 of these. That's 25 fuel. I mean, 25 oil we now have. The good news is we're improving our efficiency growth 1% every week, so we'll start pumping out tons of tanks. I think when the max, it should be... So about halfway, it should be about 10 tanks a day per one of those lines. So they're attacking across a river and there's some Polish troops here, so that's probably not going to help them too much. My allies don't know what to do. They're kind of on the border with these guys. I can't justify war goal because they're not generating world tension. Okay, that's done, which means we need to switch over all the tanks. Which I don't think is that smart, actually. I mean, is it worth it? That's the question. Oh, hello. 49 days, that's pretty good. But, like I said, we need to go down this route here. And once that one's done, these guys will be roughly done around the same time. Okay, no, screw. We're going with it. We're going with these. I'll get the. I know I'm killing my resources here, but we're producing more of these, and that should help us out. Okay. I think we're ready to declare war on the Russians, guys. With 180,000 manpower. I'm calling all my allies. Greece, Yugoslavia, Romania. Okay, let me immediately activate my battle plan. Cut the Russians off here. Okay. Romania, are you in this war, you coward? Get in this war. This glitch. Please, US, help us kill the Soviets. Sounds good to me. So wait, who's in this war, actually? I'm gonna call you guys in. So my tanks are making a push into it. These guys have no real supplies. Speaking of, where the heck are all my planes? Because we should probably deploy them. Okay, we don't have a ton of fighter 3s. Do they have any other airplanes based anywhere? I don't see them. Let's go to our airplane mode map. No. Okay, everything's in reserve. Poland, I'm not going to mess with you. Don't worry, buddy. I'm going to put a ton of fighters in the sky, though. Okay. So yeah, guys, you know, feel free to push in. I know the arrow's right here, but oh, look, we cut off the Russian forces here. Not that many, though. Romania, I need ya. Stop glitching out. Please join the war. Okay, they need to really fix this. Anyone else not want to join the war? Oh, you want to join the war? Sure. And now you want to join. Good, help me kill the Soviets. Now, with our manpower, can we switch over, please? Yes. Okay, we got some manpower, guys. We're good now. Now it's going to slow down more factors. Come on. No, guys, the goal was to cut off Soviet forces, not... Oh, that's a mistake, but that's okay. No, it's great. We're taking all this Polish territory. This is not a good fight for my tanks. They need to be cutting off enemy forces here. So I'm gonna catch the. I'm gonna do some flank around them as I have these guys caught. Come on, tanks. Anytime now. Terrain? Oh, you know, we attacked Russia in winter too. That wasn't smart. How are my allies doing though? You know, the British should join us in this crusade against communism. on. You guys can go 1 or 2. Interesting. We got a river right here. So we're technically taking Polish territory, which is okay with me. I'm gonna what the national unity of Soviets are. 55%, okay, not too high. We can probably, if we take Leningrad, and well, Leningrad's in the north. We take Moscow, Leningrad, and Minsk. Style. Like, if we take a lot of these major cities, like, we should be fine. We need to expand our front, though. Okay, these guys don't want to move because they don't want to compromise any forces. How's our Air Force doing? Still, whoa, 2,000 enemy fighters in the sky here. So we're largely holding, the Romanians are holding the Soviets largely along the river here, the Danube. No, it's the Danube's right here. Whatever this river is right here. And Nigal's troops are having a lot of trouble because we're going into the forest. So we're going into the forest, and we're also crossing a river, so we're getting like nothing. Okay, let's go for the intelligence stuff here. I wonder how long we're... Okay, we're still only 13% finished on that. Can definitely research something else. We'll start this here, and then I'm sure one of these will research soon enough. We have a massive Soviet bombers heading over. I'm going to deploy my other 600 planes I have here. I'm sending everything I got against these guys, the Soviets. In fact, I have more. I'm just going to... Anything that flies is going over right now. Control click. 10 at a time. Like, actually, though. Well, not interwar fighters, obviously, but... About to put a ton of fighters in the air, about 2,000. That should shoot down all those Soviet planes. Still struggling here, trying to get across the river. It's important that we try to collapse some Soviet forts. How many casualties have they taken so far? 54,000. Why don't you guys join the alliance? Well, first of all, there's nothing left of you for me to ally with Estonia. Yeah, we're not training any divisions right now, just for the sheer fact we don't really need them. Like, I need to supply my current divisions here. Okay, nice. We have a little bit of a gap here. Still having trouble getting across the river. Okay, de Gaulle, your troops are not even part of this battle plan. I'm going to swing you around and round and around we go. Right here. See if I can trap Soviets. That's my plan. We got to trap their divisions. Poland has to love me, though. Like, no. I don't even know what faction this is. You should be happy I'm fighting the Soviets here, because I could have let them squash you guys. I'll doubt Latvia, I don't really care. My tanks are very slow to move, surprisingly. Anyway, the air war, we've been saving up. I've lost 1,000 fighters, so it's lost 1,000 also, so... Pretty intense action over here. We do have a lot more fighters than they do. They have a lot of bombers, so... I have all my allies here in the south that are not making any push whatsoever. Romania. If we were to attack these guys, like, it'd be nice if we got Turkey in, because the Soviet Union usually goes after. Wait, the reconciling Japan? Where's that on here? Japan is at peace. So they're gonna get... Oh, you know what? They're gonna get a bunch of claims on Japan. Interesting. See, the ahistorical AI is on here. Yeah, if you guys want to fight, that's great. Soviets are stalling us here, we're under attack. So we have all our tank divisions who are currently hurting because of terrain again, 42%. I think they need to fix this. It's a little ridiculous, the amount of terrain modifier. Like, tanks can run over trees. Like, it's not that big of a difference. I've been unable to cut off any Soviet forces. I mean, we're making progress, but everywhere I try to cut them off, they always somehow get around us. We're fighting in such a narrow corridor right here. It's only a couple tiles, so once you get free of these guys, we should be okay. So we're not kind of squishing between Poland. Yeah, I know we have some airplanes in reserve, but we're still battling over here. 4,000 fighters I've lost. Oh my god, look at that. I lost about 300 more fighters than these guys did. I killed the Soviet Air Force though. Like, I maybe lost most of my planes, but we're making a lot of them here. And we're getting the better tanks too. Yeah, we're making 2 planes a day. And that's going up. These are fighter 3s. So Soviets can try to bomb us, it's not going to do that much damage. Should probably be on speed 3, that might help. Yeah, they're taking a little bit of former Prussia, but that doesn't bother me at all. Or in German, it's East Prussian. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next part. We're at 22 minutes, where we'll continue our war with the Soviet Union. See you then.